Hey guys, my name is Jason from Sow the Land. In today's video, we need to put our garden to bed. And we're going to show you what that looks like. But first, let's go say hi to our chickens. Straight for the feed. Good morning, birdies. Fuzzy Muggins, good morning. Put these guys in our pig shelter here. You can tell they've been digging up some stuff. Digging up some stuff on the edges right here. Spread some around for them. The first thing we need to do with this garden is we need to take out all the T-posts, cattle panels, trellises. We need to pull up that fence, little low tunnel hoop houses that we have. We need to rip them all out. Now we are going to keep some rows. This is the other half of the garden. We usually keep a few extra rows here open so that we can continue to grow food and plant throughout the winter. We have a little tiny pumpkin growing right here. Come on, little guy, you can do it. This is where we had our chickens previously. This little area we had brought in a bunch of pig poop, and we piled it up high, and they really did a good job of tearing it all down. This area should be a lot better next year when we want to plant food because it's going to be really fertilized. We do have some stuff growing in the greenhouse still. We have mainly peppers, and we also have some plant starts that we need to put in the ground. Some lettuces and leafy greens. Now, mainly in the winter, we grow mainly leafy greens. And there's nothing like a crisp winter green on a cold wintry day. These bell peppers are not going to last too long because it has been getting pretty frosty. Well, actually, we really only had maybe a day or two of frost, but as it gets colder, these guys won't last that much longer. But we're going to leave them on there, let them grow out a little bit more, and then when it starts to get really, really cold, we'll probably rip them out because this is not a heated greenhouse. It's not perfect, but we're going to try our best to continue to grow on here and see just how far we can take it. Hilda, what's going on? Guys, we have a rooster. Hilda's a rooster. This is the first rooster we've ever had, ever. In the 4 years we've been doing this. Always had the hens. Huh, Fluffy Muckins? What's going on with Hilda? What's going on? Tell me. Yeah. Hey guys, I wanted to show you us breaking this. This is that blue-green egg that we found. Not quite sure who laid it yet, but I'm gonna break it for you, see how it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. It's an egg, that dark rich color. That means they've been getting a lot of greens. Alright, just had breakfast. Girls are actually going to Rebecca's to hang out with Rebecca and Lily. And I'm here working in the garden, trying to put it to bed. Peak fall season for all you leaf peepers. In case you're wondering, now is the time to come out to peep some colors. The good thing is, we have zip ties here. We love our zip ties. That's a tip for you guys. You got a fellow homesteader in your family, give them zip ties. Just cut that. The bug pressure and the weed pressure was very good this year, and I think that's because we did not get a good, really cold winter last year. This year, I think we're supposed to get, from what I've heard, we're supposed to get a really good cold winter. Or it could be we just didn't pull the weeds as often as we should have. All right, we are all done here digging everything up as far as the trellises, the cattle panels, T-posts, and then now I'm going to show you where we put those and store those over winter until next growing season. This is kind of like our miscellaneous area. We got some pallets, some chicken wire, our tarps, and this is usually where I stack up all the cattle panels and the trellises that we use throughout the year. I added some wood chips, a little muddy right there. Hopefully that'll help. Alright, that's 5 cattle panels. Usually I'll just lean them up against the shed, or even if you have a shed, they're pretty long and they're pretty beefy, so they're kind of hard to manhandle, but because they want to bend. But I just do the best I can to make them look a little bit nice. You know, I kind of want it to look nice. I just don't want to just throw them somewhere and they just stay there all winter long. All right, we put the rest of the trellises there also. Just kind of lean up everything, kind of make it look nice. You know, do the best you can. And it's only going to be here for the winter until we need to use it again. Alright, so we put the T-posts in our garden shed, and this is just where we're putting it for now. Nowhere else to put it, actually. So everything else is in here. So my goal is to hopefully, before it gets too cold, to actually make this a little bit nicer. Maybe bring in some more wood chips down below, and just have it be a little bit more organized. Put our garden to bed, we use these silage tarps, and we put the white side down. This is to combat the weeds and just to cover the soil. It's kind of like you're mimicking a cover crop or wood chips. And then being that there's a lot of weeds going on here, this is much easier than to getting it ready for a cover crop. The tarp does not kill worms, it actually makes more worms. And then we'll leave the tarp on pretty much all winter long until we're ready to plant again next year. Because the earth likes to be covered. The earth is very modest. And we've been using this method, the tarp method, for 4 years since we've been living here in North Carolina. Better get out here and put up the sandbags before this tarp flies away.